No, you'd have a bench warrant for your arrest. If you miss a court date on a civil infraction, then we put that on your record as a judgment gets entered, because that's different. That's a civil infraction. Misdemeanor, if you don't show up for a mandatory court appearance, then we issue a bench warrant for your arrest.
I would stay on my record.
Now, the bench warrant gets cleared. When you come to court, the bench warrant's cleared, but you still got to deal with the misdemeanor. Oh, you want to adjourn this?
Yes.
Okay. Working on getting your license straight. What do you got to do?
Go up against the Secretary of State Board.
Ooh, you got anything scheduled?
Yeah, I'm kind of seeing how what was going to happen.
All right. The problem is, I'm going to give you a month, right? Well, a little bit, about a month. I'll give you till March. The problem is this might be a month-long process, and I'm not likely to want to kick this can down the road that far. So find out what you can, come back and see if you can come up with a plan. All right. So Heather, we're just going to adjourn these till that March date.
Do you want March 26th then to give?
Give them extra time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's what I tell everybody that's in your position. Hire an attorney if there's any way you can possibly do it. So many people, they set up the hearing, they go to the hearing, and they end up just wasting their time. If you hire an attorney that specializes in license restorations, number one, they'll make sure you don't even bother going to a hearing until you got all your ducks in a row. And they also know what ducks need to be in the row. All right. So yeah, I know it's a money thing, but if you're like everybody else in your situation, the main reason you got to get your license is because you need to get to work or you need to get to a better job. Right. So in the long run, I think you're money ahead if you can come up with the money. I mean, even if you got to borrow it from grandma or something. What I would suggest you do in the next couple of days is start making some contact. Where do you live? I didn't look at your address. Livonia. All right. There's a lot of attorneys that do a lot of driver's license appeal division stuff here. So what I would do is I would just randomly call some attorneys that are close and convenient for you to go to and say, look, I'm looking for a driving restoration expert. Who do you recommend? Because, you know, the guy that just does, you know, criminal stuff, but doesn't do DLAD stuff, he's not your guy, right? You want to find the attorney that does driver's license restoration, all right? And then just sit down with them for a consultation. They'll tell you what they'll look at your situation. They'll tell you what you're looking at timing wise, what ducks you might have to get in a row before you bother going in for a hearing. You'll have a better game plan. Even if you decide you can't afford them, you'll have a better game plan when you come back and talk to them. All right. Good luck. All right. Is it Furillo? Come on up, sir. F. You're going forward today without an attorney and you're doing a double parking. All right, so we're going to dismiss 3 charges from January 17th, and you're going to pay $300 for double parking, right? Can you do it today? Pick a due date. Look at the calendar. I'm pointing at the calendar. I'm sorry. I didn't expect you to read this. Yeah.
What about by February 28th? Is that fair?
20th? If that gives you enough time.
I said 28th.
28th? Well, no, because that's a Saturday. Can you do it by Friday, the 27th? All right. So I'm just going to give you until the 27th. We're not going to do any paperwork until you come in with your money. Then we'll dismiss the actions. Because if you don't pay your money, then all these charges are back on the table. Make sense? Questions? You're good to go. Hold on just a minute. I gotta answer her question because if she ain't happy, man, we'll do it on C. Go ahead.
I've seen it before. You recommended me go to Michigan Youth Challenge Academy. I'm glad you did that.
That was a while ago. Yeah. Tell me, were you on my docket?
Yes, sir. Seeing.
Yep. Tell me. So how long has it been since you did the challenge?
2019,
and how did it change your life?
More discipline.
Man, that's huge, isn't it? That's huge though. So what are you doing now?
I work at a shop, mechanic, good shop manager.
Where at? Good. How long have you been there?
2 years.
Good. Yeah. So did you get your diploma from them?
Yes.
Yeah. So how old were you when you went?
17. 17.
Okay. All right. So 5 months, done with high school, moving on. Yeah. Good for you. And thanks for sharing that. You know, because as you can imagine, I'm still trying to talk kids into going because I still think it's a great opportunity. Yeah. Where are you living?
Sumter.
Sumter. You mind if we reach out to you maybe if we think you can be a salesman for us? To convince a kid to go?
Probably.
So, no pressure, no pressure. Because sometimes I'd like to just be able to say, hey, I can let you talk to a guy that's, what are you now?
What's that?
6 years, you're 6 years out of the challenge. All right?
Not a good talker, I could try.
No, but if all you do is say it changed my life and this is how, because it gave me discipline and without that, I don't know where I'd be. Or you might have a good idea. Without that, here's where I think I'd be. Right? Would you just get name and phone number?
Can I have his number?
Yeah.
7527055.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Scott would be the one reaching out.
Yep. Yep. And make a note so we share it with Scott that Scott's our new Christine.
Oh.
He just started what? September?
No, didn't he start January? Or
Yeah, January. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. We hired him. Yeah, and just let Scott know that this guy went through in 19.
Yep.
Yeah. And he might never call you. I just like to have tools in the box. Okay. All right. Great. So downstairs, no, actually you don't have to do anything downstairs. Just come back between now and the end of the month with the $300
Just downstairs.
to pay. Just come back. They'll put your name in the computer and you're good to go. All right. What did I say? I'm going to do that on the C ticket, Heather?
Yep.
All right. You're good to go. Have a great day. And once again, thanks for sharing. Mahal, good morning. Are you going forward today without benefit of an attorney? All right. I've got a piece of paper here that says you made a deal with the prosecutor.
Yes, sir.
Says you're going to plead responsible to impeding traffic and we're going to dismiss the misdemeanor that was issued January 20th. Is that right? All right. I'll accept your plea on the civil infraction. That's $180. Can you pay it today? When? Calendar over there if that helps.
I can pay it next.
Next Friday, you sure? The 20th? Okay, you're all set. Just come back between now and the 20th with your money.
I have to pay with a person.
No, you can do it online if you want to. There's going to be a little fee because it's a credit card, debit card that has to be processed.
So I think I only have like a mobile. You have to pay.
I think we can do that, can't we?
What?
Tap to pay.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, go downstairs at the front counter. They'll walk you through that process.
Is it possible that I still pay it in the 20th? I can still do that?
Yeah, I'll give you till then.
How much extra, buddy?
I don't, it's like a 5% fee or something. Do you know? It's,
The processing fee, we won't know what.
we don't process our own electronic payments. If you do it online, it's a third-party vendor. But if you stop downstairs and ask the cashier, I got to pay $180. I'm going to do it online. What's it going to cost me? She'll have a better idea.
Is that?
I can waive all fees. Hold on. I can waive fees, but this came as an agreement. Okay, so trust me, if it costs you $180 to make a misdemeanor go away, pay the $180.
Wasn't that, can you explain to me like the, like misdemeanor and like the level of the seriousness of behind?
Yeah, well, the difference is misdemeanors are crimes. Civil infractions are just tickets, right? So civil infractions are a matter of money. The misdemeanor actually carries a possible jail sentence. Not that we're going to put you in jail on this, but the main difference is that, when you're filling out a job application and somebody says, do you have any criminal conviction? That's a criminal conviction. If you plead guilty or are found guilty of a misdemeanor, that's a criminal conviction. Most people don't want that if they can avoid it. Okay, even if you're not likely to go to jail, it's still a misdemeanor criminal conviction.
I forgot my license that day. Now, if I hadn't missed this court date, I would have had a criminal.
No, you'd have a bench warrant for your arrest. If you miss a court date on a civil infraction, then we put that on your record as a judgment gets entered, because that's different. That's a civil infraction. Misdemeanor, if you don't show up for a mandatory court appearance, then we issue a bench warrant for your arrest.
I would stay on my record.
Now, the bench warrant gets cleared. When you come to court, the bench warrant's cleared, but you still got to deal with the misdemeanor.
Thank you for explaining.
You're welcome. All right, go on downstairs and find out what that can cost you. Carlisle. Adjournment. Good morning, sir. Are you going forward without benefit of an attorney?
Yes, I am.
All right. And what do you need to do to get your license straight?
I just had process, I guess, and she said if I start the process, adjourn long enough to where I can start the process and see if we can take a turn and get my letters. And
Okay, so she being the prosecutor, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's telling you as long as you can convince her you're in the process, she'll talk to you about a deal.
Yeah.
So she's not saying you got to have your license back.
No.
Okay. All right. So we can give you two different dates in March.
March 26th, 12/4/26.
Doesn't matter to me.
I'm just looking at this. You said 12 to 26?
Correct.
The 26th, please, so I'll give you a little more time.
Time?
8:30.
Is that us? All right. So that's back with me live. All right. Good luck. We'll get your paper notice before you leave.
Well, I'm sorry.
We're going to give you a paper notice.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.